I think right now in society, people are hurting. And not only are they hurting, they're just tired and fed up. All right. I think people have realized that, enough is enough and that we need better. We need more. Like, there's people out here that are struggling right now. I mean, barely surviving to make ends meet. And you got these people that are, getting richer and richer while the poor are getting poorer and poorer. And people are just tired, bro. Like, the cost of living is extremely high. Not only that, people cannot afford to make car payments anymore. Repossessions is at an all-time high. Credit card debt is at an all-time high. People are tired, bro. People are fed up, man. And it's like each and every day, I feel like we're just getting more and more and more fed up. All right, people, you see what's happening in Nepal with these protests. You see what's happening all over the world. And I think we're going to end up seeing more of this if something doesn't change. And honestly, I don't think anything's going to change. If anything, it's going to get worse.
And y'all think folks acting crazy and losing their mind now? You wait until the month of October over when these folks figure out that their healthcare gone. You hold your horses, okay? Hold your horses. I tell you what, psychologically, a lot of people can't handle not being able to afford their day-to-day necessities. A lot of people are finna be in a position to find themselves in a position that they've never been in their lives, and they're not gonna know how to cope, which tends to run people a little cuckoo. Okay, so hold your horses, because after October, if not in the month of October, y'all think y'all done seen something? You just hold on. When it's medical, when they get through doing what they done did, when the remnants of what they've done sets in next month, and some more people lose their jobs before the end of the year, because we know it goes in cycles anyway. A lot of these large corporations lay off anyway, regardless to whatever administration is in the office. You just hold your horses. Losing healthcare and losing jobs is a recipe for disaster. You think folks being crazy? Hold on.
These motherfuckers gonna be out here robbing and stealing. Boy, they cut off them EBT and they finna get rid of Section 8. They finna get bad. Ooh, it's finna get bad. It's finna get bad.
So fucking tired of life. I can't afford to live here anymore. I can't afford to live here anymore. I just spent 6 hours of my life serving tables, running around to make $50. And I already know the comments are going to be like, well, get a better job. I'm trying. I moved here 3 weeks ago. I've sent out over 100 resumes. I've had one interview. I didn't get the job. I knew I blew it. I did not get the job. I'm trying. The only reason why I got a server job is to make some money while I'm trying to get my big girl job again, so I can get checks that actually matter, so I can make money I can actually live off of. But nobody calls. Nobody's calling for these jobs. Indeed is, we're hiring, or where? Okay, because I sent my resume and I can't afford anything. Okay, I live with my son and his roommates right now, and I'm very thankful for that, but I need my own place and I can't afford it. I can't afford anything. I cannot afford to live here anymore. And I can't take my own life. So what am I supposed to do?
Okay, I don't know if I'm the only one, and I really highly doubt that I am, but I'm just gonna throw this out there. Something is happening in the world and I feel sick. Like, it is affecting me. I don't know what it is. There's just been this heaviness in the air, and I cannot be the only one that's been feeling that. I'm a generally very positive person. I like to look at the glass half full and not half empty. I like to think that there is a lot more good in this world than there is evil. I still think that, but it just has been feeling so overwhelming, so stressful. Like, I have just had this negative cloud over me the past month. And every day it just gets worse and worse and worse. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. I am so stressed, overwhelmed, crashing out every single day. And like the littlest things are setting me off and I don't know what it is. There's something going on and I don't know, but I can't. Like I literally cannot continue with it being this way. And I can't be the only one.
Everything going on in this country has really had an impact on me. I've always been the kind of person that rolls with the punches. You know, I don't let shit get to me. You gotta stand tall and keep it pushing. But it's really been weighing heavy on me. And I'm not gonna lie, most days I don't sleep. I'll be up until 2, 3, 4 in the morning and gotta get up a couple hours to go to work and then live my life. And it's weighing on me heavy, man. I've been accused of being dramatic on this app and all over the place. I've been accused of being a fearmonger, all these other things. But I want to be clear, I genuinely believe this stuff. I genuinely believe the things I say in my videos. I'm not just drumming it up for clout or engagement or money. These days at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning when I should be sleeping, I am instead kept awake by the fact that there is no one coming to save us. Nobody. There is no backup. The cavalry doesn't exist. Nobody's coming. Nobody. I'm also kept awake by the fact that there is an almost 0% chance that there will be a peaceful resolution to these circumstances that have become everyday life for us now. This country, as it stands right now, is a gasoline-soaked powder keg, and everyday people are trying their best to grit their teeth and bear it, taking these lashes as best they can, both economically and as far as their mental health is concerned, as far as the government and democracy is concerned, because they want to maintain the status quo, not because they agree with everything that's going on or the things that have happened previously, but because most people just want to live their life. They don't want to be involved in conflict. They don't want to fight. They just want to live and try as best as possible to be happy. Be that as it may, though, there will come a point where a match will be lit and this shit will go up in flames. And when that happens, I believe all hell will break loose.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. Shalom, first and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Yahawashi. Yahawah is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. And Yahawashi is the true name of His only begotten Son, His beloved Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Peace, blessings, safety, mercy, and healings be unto you elect, you hopeful elect, the elect of the nation of Israel, the elect of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, who are scattered throughout the four winds, four corners of the earth. And double honors to the head elder apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who have and teach the 100% truth according to the Bible, through the spirit and power of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Peace, blessings, safety, mercy, and healings be unto them. And as well as to you brothers out there, you Akim, that are laboring, pushing this word, pushing this truth, with all truth and sincerity, presenting your bodies a living sacrifice. Shalom to you brothers out there, you Akim. Seek the Lord, Israel. Seek Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. It's getting bad out here. It's getting real hairy out here. I mean it. People out here can feel it. And you see what the prophets do. We prophesy. We tell you what's going to happen before it even happens. And now these people out here, well, they're finally feeling it. The effects of it. Of the lawlessness, the chaos, the mayhem, the economic woes. They're finally feeling it. Hell, they don't even trust the lying-ass government anymore. Israel, it's really going down. These people out here, they can't even sleep because they're nervous. They're anxious. They're tense. And if you don't have Isaiah 33:6, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, well, you'll eventually bug out. All right? And it also says in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 11, that their hope is vain, their labors unfruitful, and their works unprofitable. So it doesn't matter how many jobs or how many hours these people have. Israel, they're feeling that pressure. They're feeling that squeeze. And the Lord is the one that's applying that pressure, that's applying that squeeze. All right? Almost definitely. So now, let's get this. This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 1. And as always, the Lord said, give them warning from me. Ezekiel 3:17. Because that's what Noah was doing, right? And that's exactly what we're doing. The Lord said, warn them from me before these things spring forth. Telling you that shit's getting ready to get bat shit crazy out here, Israel. Shit's getting ready to pop the hell off. And it's only going to get worse, all right? And remember, greater evils, meaning greater bad times that we're seeing today, is going to happen tomorrow. 2 Esdras chapter 14, verse 16. So once again, this is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days, the times that we're living in, perilous times shall come. And perilous describes something that is dangerous, full of risk, or involving grave danger. It is used to characterize situations, journeys, or undertakings that have a high degree of potential harm or insecurity. And soon come, people are going to be out here taking risks, Israel. They're going to be out here taking risks. Chances just to come out the damn house. Life-taking risks at that, Israel. Just to come out the damn house. These are the times that we're living in, Israel. These are the times that we're living in. These people out here, they're about to go ape shit. They're about to lose their damn mind. All right? Because the wicked is bearing rule. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. All right? And it ain't gonna get any better. And it ain't gonna get any better, Israel. All right? It's not gonna get any better. In fact, it's gonna get worse. Much, much worse. All right? You better seek the Lord, and you better do it now. So now let's get this. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7 and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, power and evil. Evil meaning bad times. Eve meaning time, ill meaning bad. Thus saith the Lord, power and evil, and only evil, meaning more bad times. Behold, it's come. So that's it. That's it from here on out, Israel. Nothing but bad times. And if we jump down to the 25th verse, it reads, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. All right? And there shall be none. And remember, the Lord is the one orchestrating all these things. The Lord's orchestrating it all. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahawah, through his only begotten son Yahawashi, do all these things. All right? Sorrows on every side, Israel. Sorrows on every side. So now let's get this. Let's jump to the book of 2 Esdras chapter 16 and verse 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn. And these people out here, they're most definitely mourning. They're scared. They're nervous. They're anxious. They can feel something coming down the pipeline, Israel. They can actually feel something coming down the pipeline. And it ain't good. It most definitely ain't good. Even so, shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side, right? So it doesn't matter where you're at in the earth. It doesn't matter what continent you're in, what country you're in, what state you're in. It doesn't matter. Sorrows are going to come there, and it's written in the Bible, all right? So now let's jump to the book of St. Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Right, so we're entering into the most dangerous, the most critical, the most crucial times known to mankind, Israel, known to mankind. And it's only going to get worse. And what does tribulation mean? Tribulation means a state of great trouble or suffering. A time like no other. A time like never before. Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 37. And we're in the beginning stages of it. All right? But he shall be saved out of it. And that's talking about the elect. The elect of the nation of Israel. The elect of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi shall be saved out of it. All right? And Lord's will, you know, we be part of that small precious few, of that hopeful number. We of the hopeful elect. Reading on, Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, it's all about the elect. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Hey, that's why time's speeding the hell up. That's why time's flying by so damn fast, man. Cause something major's coming down the pipeline, Israel. You can feel it. That's why the scriptures say to measure thou the time diligently in itself. All right? And once again, 2nd Esdras chapter 14, verse 16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. Right? So greater evils, meaning greater bad times, more hardships. Well, why? Well, because the wicked are bearing rule. And when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. All right? For look how much the world shall be weaker through age. So much the more shall evils, evil meaning bad times, increase upon them that dwell therein. All right? So nothing but evils. Evils on top of evils, Israel. Copious amounts of evils. All right? And these people out here, once again, they're about to lose it, man. They're about to lose their damn minds. All right? It's going to be Egyptian against Egyptian. All right? So now let's jump to the book of 2nd Esdras chapter 15, and we'll start at the 14th verse. Woe, meaning destruction, to the world, and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right, race wars, class wars, civil wars, economic woes. These people out here, they're going to be out here splitting each other's heads open, Israel. Trying to get food, bread, shelter, water, you name it, by any means necessary. Shit's getting ready to pop the hell off, man. It's getting ready to get crazy out here, Israel. Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And the word sedition pretty much means people exciting other people to go against the government. All right? And that's what we're seeing now. But it's getting ready to happen a lot more, though. Jumping down to verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Right? The love of many shall wax cold, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. And what's the modern day sword? The gun. And spoil, meaning rob, their goods, because of the lack of bread, meaning a lack of food, and for great tribulation. All right, and didn't we just read that in the book of St. Matthew 24 and 21, Israel? Great tribulation. That's the times that we're coming in, man. That's the times that we're coming in. And you see the mind state of the people on the earth right about now, right? You see it. People are saying they can't even sleep. People are having dreams, visions of war, anarchy, chaos, mayhem, martial law, all right? And as well as dreams of the M.O.T.B, the mark of the beast, which is the RFID micro C-hip, end time prophecy. And remember, before these things spring forth, we tell you of them. We, the servants of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, tell you of them. The Lord said, give them warning from me. You Israelite men and women out there that may be listening, you better repent. You better turn back from your wicked ways. You better seek the Lord. You better seek Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, and you'd better do it now. All right? Do it now. Don't wait. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians out there that once again may be listening have been warned. Seek the Lord or suffer the consequences. You have been warned.
I can feel that something is coming. It's that intuition that doesn't fail me. That says, get ready. And I don't know what it is, but I know it's going to be life-changing. It's like watching a storm, and suddenly the pressure drops out, and you see the clouds start to swirl. There's something coming, hard and fast. I hope many of you listened to those of us that were saying, get ready, prepare, and remember that desperate people will do desperate things. There's something coming at us at the speed of a runaway train. It's just waiting for it to hit. Take care, friends.